Christmas. It came and it went, but the NFL is still playing Grinch. New Orleans Saints running back Alvin Kamara fined $10,000 by the NFL for wearing these Christmas-inspired cleats during a game on Christmas Eve, and they're not even leather. Actually, they probably are leather if they're football cleats. With me now is Dallas Fallen Officer Foundation President Sergeant Demetric Penny. Thank you, sir, for joining us. I like to have a good time and make fun of some things, but this is actually a very serious issue because Kamara shared an image of his fine letter on Twitter. Now the NFL lets players kneel for the national anthem, or it did earlier. But these festive cleats, it seems as if the NFL needs to sit down at the table with everybody and decide what it's for and what it's against and get consistent. I mean, what's going on here? Is there a double standard?
Yeah, there's definitely a double standard. I mean, the one thing the NFL has been consistent on this whole time is being inconsistent in their policies. Everything that they do is counterintuitive to what's happening actually in society, especially when going back to the 7-7 recommendation of the wearing the arm-in-arm decals on the football players' helmets. That would have been a positive image for the NFL to show that they supported law enforcement. But what they did was they fell on the opposite side of it. What they wanted to do was try to appease to the liberal ideologies in society that hated police, that didn't like police. So they wanted to say, no, we didn't want anything to do with that. And that's the same thing that's happening with the NFL cleat situation. That's a Christian principle, and they want to do everything they can to get rid of Christmas or anything that deals with any kind of conservative principle in this country.
I'm not 100% up to speed on this cleat issue, but is it possible that because of the contracts they have, because the uniforms are supplied by the sports clothing manufacturers, as are the cleats, that because of those contracts, you know, when a player, even if the intention is well-meaning because it is Christmas, it's a violation of a contract perhaps that the NFL has with the cleat manufacturer? Could that possibly be at play here?
Listen, they say that every time. They always throw it back on the policy. The policy says, but they've made several exceptions in the past. I mean, I can go through a line of list of them, but it just shows the deeper part of this hypocrisy of the NFL. They don't even understand their own policies, let alone try to make us try to understand what these policies are. I thought at a minimal, what they could have said is let the player wear the cleats, and then give him a little more explanation as to why he shouldn't wear the cleats. If you want to say it's because of a branding issue, if it's because of a money associated issue, then maybe people could kind of understand that a little bit better. You know, maybe your sponsors aren't putting this out and it sends the wrong message to your sponsors. Then maybe we can understand that. But just to say you don't want it because you know, you don't want this image of Christmas being out, it sends the wrong message, and it tells people that you don't support Christmas, you don't support our Christian values that we have in this country. That's the way I perceived it. The NFL can say whatever they want to say about it. And let's think about this. Let's go back just real quick. Just recently, after this whole debacle with the kneeling, the NFL said that they were going to donate $90 million toward these social causes that that the NFL's players want to be involved in. These guys get involved. The NFL gets involved in all the wrong issues, and they think that they're being a champion for the right thing, but they're actually counterintuitive for any type of productivity in this country.
You know, the cleat issue, I think the point you're making is a valid one, that the NFL, whether good intentioned or not, it's like walking a street in New York City. They stepped in something, they need to deal with it. But let me switch gears, because BuzzFeed is under fire for a racially charged article, and it was titled 37 Things White People Need to Stop Ruining in 2018. This has been a topic not only at our network, but at other places. How do you even react to something like this? This seems really outrageous.
Yeah, that's ignorance. I mean, across the board is ignorance. It should have never been written. Just because you have a white person that acknowledge this, that calls themselves racist, and they use this kind of propaganda to validate who they are, that doesn't mean that it's not racist. It's still racist. Whether it's black against black or white against black, I mean, it's still racist. The ideology and the message that you're sending to people about hating a specific culture or race, or I mean, it just sends the wrong message.
Let me ask you this.
I think that
It does send the wrong message.
Yes.
I think a lot of people agree. The article features everything from saying Caucasians are ruining America to macaroni and cheese, when we all know it's the French.
Unbelievable.
No, I'm going to get so many Twitter things on that. But seriously, they were trying to be funny. I was trying to be funny and probably bombed. Yes, I will get the Twitter messages, and I do read them, and I listen to you. But,
yeah, of course.
You know, it's... Where have we gone? I mean, what happened to decency and taking a deep breath? Because I think that all of us who pride ourselves of being decent and having integrity get upset when things happen to people, to our fellow citizens, whether they be white or black. But when you write an article like this and you accuse one group of people, how do you bring people together to fight against things which might need to be changed in our society?
You know what? That's not their goal. Is not to bring people together. If you think about it, those type of messages are the exact thing that are pulling people further and further apart. Right now, we're facing mounting challenges in dealing with terrorism in this country. We haven't even found a way to directly recognize the threats that are being imposed to us by social media. You know, we have all these impending threats from ISIS and other countries radicalizing people in this country, and we can't even get a hold of that. And we're focusing on these race-based issues so we can continue to perpetuate a divide between the black and white culture, or black and Hispanic, or you know, white America against Middle Eastern, Asian American. I mean, we're just doing all this is just nonsense, and all it is it's going to continue to keep this divide going. It's going to continue to facilitate the radicalized attacks that we've had in this country, the radicalized protests that we've had in this country. Resulting in millions of dollars in damages that have happened over and over again. Sure. We've just never been able to get a hold of it. And these are the things, the messages that are causing those things to happen.
My favorite book when I was a kid, it was a National Geographic book called We Americans. And I think that a lot of people have lost sight of what you just said, which simply put,
absolutely,
we Americans, as in all of us.
We are Americans.
Sergeant Penny, thank
Absolutely.
you very much. Have a happy new year. And as always, to you and police officers across the country, thank you for what you do to keep all of us safe.